Let us see culture, meaning, definition, types and characteristics of culture. Meaning of culture. From Latin, the word culture comes from the Latin word cultura, which means cultivation or tending. It was derived from the cholera, which means till, tend or cultivate. In this context, culture originally referred to as a cultivation of land and by extension the cultivation of the mind, intellect and moral character. Over time, it evolved to encompass the development of the arts, knowledge, belief, and the behavior of a society. From German. In German, the word culture, this term referred as the Enlightenment period and was influenced by thinkers like Johann Gottfried Herder and Wilhelm von Humboldt. Culture in German generally refers to intellectual, artistic, and social development of a society. It emphasizes the growth of human civilization through ideas, art, language, and collective achievement. From Sanskrit, Indian perspective, the Indian concept of culture is often linked to the word Sanskriti. Sanskriti literal means refinement or purification. It refers to collective practices, rituals, values, and knowledge that a society develops to ensure the harmonious development of individuals and community. In India, Sanskriti is deeply tied to spiritual and moral development, focusing on righteousness, means dharma, and social harmony and the preservation of the traditional arts and ethics. Definition of culture. Matthew Arnold said, culture is the best that has been thought and said in the world. Thomas Arnold, culture is a shaping individuals in pursuit of moral and intellectual excellence. T.S. Eliot, culture is the way we make the sense of the world. Robert S. Elwood, culture is a total pattern of human behavior, beliefs, practices, and material objects passed from generation to generation. Ralph Waldo Emerson, culture is a formation of human character and development of individuality in society. Bertrand Russell, culture is a study of perfection and achieving a harmonious life. Swami Dayananda Saraswati, culture is a practice of righteous living, cultivating virtue and leading social harmony. Mahatma Gandhi, culture consists of values and practices that help attain purity of mind and soul. Jawaharlal Nehru, culture is the accumulation of knowledge and tradition shaping the destiny of a people. William H. Woodward, culture refers to patterns of thoughts, behavior, and ways in which people live and interact in society. Types of culture. Material culture. Material culture refers to physical objects, artifacts, and technologies that a society creates and uses. This includes tools, clothing, buildings, art, food, and other tangible items that reflect and represent the culture of the group. Non-material culture. Non-material culture encompasses the intangible aspect of culture, which such as beliefs, values, norms, languages, and ideologies. It shapes the people's behavior and interactions within a society and includes ideas, beliefs, customs, and practices. Non-material culture with a cognitive system and normative system. So, cognitive system. Cognitive system belief like convictions and ideas held by true by members of a culture. Knowledge. Shared understanding information of the world from basic survival skills to advanced theories. Worldview. The mental framework through which individuals interpret and understand the world. Language. A symbolic system of communication that influences thought and shapes social reality. Normative system. Values. Shared beliefs about the desirable, good, and important in society. Freedom, equality. Norms. Rules are expectations for behavior including customs, mores, and laws. Customs. Traditional practices or behaviors passed down through the generation, social events and ceremonies. Rituals. Structured actions and ceremonies performed for cultural and religious purposes. Ethical systems. Moral guidelines that define right or wrong in a society influenced by religion, philosophy, or cultural consensus. Character structure culture. Learned. Culture is learned, not inherited biologically. Individuals acquire cultural norms, values, and behaviors through socialization within their society. Shared. Culture is shared among members of society, and it is a collective experience that unites the individuals within a community or a group. Symbolic. Culture uses symbolic words, gestures, artifacts to convey meanings and ideas. These symbols are understood by members of the culture. Dynamic. Culture is not static but evolves over time, adapting to changes in society, technology, and the environment. Integrated. Culture is a system of interrelated elements. Changes in one part of culture into influence other aspects like values, social relationships, or technology. Universal yet diverse. While all human societies have culture, the aspect of manifestation of culture vary widely across different communities, leading to diversity of cultural practices. Transmitted. Culture is passed down from one generation to next generation through language, education, and socialization. Let us see differences between culture and civilization. With respect to aspect, a culture definition is shared beliefs, values, customs, and practices. Civilization definition is complex social structure with advanced systems. Scope in culture exists in the small communities or in groups, but civilization involves large organized societies. Complexity in culture is flexible, dynamic, and evolves over time. In the civilization, structured and organized institutions and advancements. Examples in the cultural tradition, language, art, rituals. Civilization, ancient Egypt, Roman Empire, Mayan civilization. Focus, social behaviors, traditions, and beliefs. Civilization, government, economy, technology, and infrastructure. Independence. Culture is forms of basis for civilization. Civilization reflects the culture of its society. Let us see summary. Culture is a totality of learned behaviors, beliefs, norms, and material objects that distinguish one group of people from another. It includes both material, tangible, and non-material, intangible aspects. Material culture encompasses objects and artifacts, while non-material culture involves beliefs, values, norms, and language. Non-material culture can be divided into systems: the cognitive and the normative. So the cognitive consists of knowledge, belief, worldview, language, and the normative consists of values, norms, and the rituals. The psychology of people is a key part of culture as it influences emotions, behaviors, and mental process. Culture is learned, shared, symbolic, dynamic, and integrated, and it is a crucial part of human life that shapes identities, societies, and interactions. Thank you.